finally just obsessing over trying to find somebody who was older than me who could say something wise. And Noam Chomsky was the only guy on the planet I felt talking. He's 86. And he talks slowly. And mostly when you hear what he says, he said things like, this has been going on so long. And he says it calmly. This has been going on so long that we actually think we have the right to just go and murder people indiscriminately with drones.
Yeah.
And the next thing is when they asked him the questions like, so what do we do? And he looked back and he said, you do the same thing that everybody in this generation and the one before it has done forever. You stand up for what you believe in, and you do something about it.
Right.
So I'm at this place where at 77, I want to retire, and I made a list. Tell me if this is clear. You see, it's just a big punch list, which I then annotated of all the things I think I'm already doing to give people a chance to see what's possible. That's my main job main job in the world. So I just don't get to retire right away, I guess, because there were 50 things on that list that I've been doing to show the possibilities of a better world every day. And fortunately, there was a life insurance paper next to me yesterday, and it says, oh, the retirement you're waiting for. And there was some dumb shit sitting in a fishing boat with his rod out there by himself. I said, that's going to be exciting for about 1 day and a half, besides the ones at the golf course. So I've already done the golf course with the drinks and the night, So I just have a job. My same old job is, I'm on the hook. And I think, Tom, when you mentioned this, I thought one of the ideas is that we would say, what the hell we're going to do about this? And I heard some good answers. And the ones I like were the ones like, I'm going to be a good father. I'm going to be a really good father, and I'm going to be sensitive to what women think. And all of that's in my story too here. And I'm very grateful that you called us on this one. And I will say, if you're interested in what I've done already, just go to shannonarchive.com. And because we can't show all this stuff and talk about it here as well as it could be. I am grateful for the honesty I feel in the group. And I actually heard very carefully what Mr. Trump said after he came to the podium to accept. And I was listening with my heart and with my belly and with my softened part of my ears. He basically rewrote everything that he did to get the votes. He provoked all of the people that haven't been listened to. And then they all thought they were going to get stuff as a result of it. Well, but now that he's gotten the job, he said twice, I vow to you to make peaceful relationships with all the other nations. Mm-hmm. Mr. Putin heard that, I know. And he and Mr. Putin are probably the only two politicians left in the world that don't use a teleprompter. That's another thing that I trust a lot. I think he believes he has a mandate. And God help us, we don't need to rely on the government for more than they're worth. It's happening out here in the country. I'm for the red team. But I want them to, surround themselves around a watershed and build an eco-village, and call in the Native Americans and the people from the other parts of the world and off the world that they need to. And I believe that's coming. I do. Thank you, guys. I'm out. We're in.
Awesome. Thank you, Jim. That was it was nice how you went last and got around all the different answers. They're all subsets of the bigger vision.
It's just political trickery.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I saw.
It all starts and ends right here with ourselves.
Yep.
How we show up in the face of adversity.
Right.
Whatever adversity you have created for yourself.
Right.
Because that's the key. You've created your own adversity. How you show, how you think about what's happening, how I think about what's happening. And then I get to start to change who I am in relation to that and go, oh, fuck. Okay, that's me. Oh, that's me again. Oh, I created that. Holy jeez. I can change my thought about that. I can show up differently.